Hey, it's James Nicholson. I hope you're well. And in today's video, I want to talk about 9 low-cost business ideas that you can use to make an income, maybe leave a job or as a sideline income for your current business. Now, I'm going to assume if you're watching a video like this, you're a coach, consultant, entrepreneur, or someone looking to start a business. Now, if that is you, then while you're here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. I've got new content on growing, scaling, and marketing a business that I launch every single day. So do make sure you join us on this journey. Now, my name's James Nicholson, and I've been in business now for 17 years. And during that time, I've had all the ups and downs that you go through as an entrepreneur and as a business owner. But I've developed something very, very special. And I've developed something called my Business Accelerator methodology. Now, this is a 5-step system that takes cold leads and turns them into red hot buyers who buy from you again and again and again. And so this is going to be a game changer for you as a business owner. I've generated millions in sales using this, but not only that, my clients have generated hundreds of millions of pounds. So do subscribe to the channel. Join us on this journey. Let's get this figured out for you. So let's talk about some business ideas that are low cost and what should you be using and which ones could be good for your business. Firstly, I want to talk about drop shipping, right? And so drop shipping is where you sell somebody else's product. So you buy from a wholesaler and you sell the product. It could be on eBay, it could be on Amazon, it could be on your own website, wherever you want to do, you sell it, and then you just buy it once you've sold it, and they do the shipping for you, right? And so that means that the risk to you is quite low because you only buy stock when you sell it, right? So drop shipping is a great way to start out in e-commerce, right? Because the overheads can be quite low. And so there's tons of places that you can get drop shipping products. And so if you Google drop shipping wholesaler, you'll find hundreds of different places. And what I would suggest is that you go and find a product that you're interested in. So if you like health and wellness, find some products around that, right? And that makes the system that little bit easier to do. So when you want to sell something via drop shipping, what you're going to need to do is go through a methodology. So you're going to need to put content out so people can evaluate it, then capture some leads, and then sell the stuff, right? And that's the Business Accelerator methodology. Look, if you want to know just quickly how that all works, the easiest way to find out is just to grab a copy of my book, Expert Mastery, in the description below. So dropshipping is one low-cost business idea because it pretty much costs you nothing. Next is print on demand, right? So what you can do is you can write your own book, or you can get other people's books. And again, like dropshipping, you sell the book and ebook or whatever it is, and you just print it when you get a sale, right? So once you get a sale, that's when you're going to print a copy and get it shipped out to somebody. I do this on Amazon, right? So if you wanted to grab Expert Mastery, I don't have thousands of these just sitting in a warehouse. They're printed by Amazon as we sell them, right? So we sell hundreds of these each and every week, and they are just printed as we sell them, which is really, really useful, right? So print on demand is a great business model. Again, very low cost. The costs are your time in producing the content, right? So I had to get the content written for the book. I got the cover done, but you could also get other people's products where you sell them and print them as you sell them. If you are international, which a lot of people in the UK are, and you've got like you're from another country and you've got another language as your mother tongue, then translation's a great way as well. You can go on websites like Upwork, or you can go on Fiverr.com, and you can create content for people or translate content for people, and they will pay you very, very well for that, right? You've got to be good at what you do, but that is a third way that I would recommend. If you do have the luxury that you can speak a second language, then do go out there and look for translation jobs. So Upwork's a great site to get some, or Fiverr is a place to get some stuff as well. Another thing you can do is website flipping, right? Website flipping, and so that's when you build a website. So you could build a website in pet care or makeup, for example. You fill it up with content, you do the SEO on it, and then you sell it, right? And the reason you would sell it is because people in that niche, that are more interested in that topic, they can use that to get customers. And so it takes time, but it doesn't really cost you any money. It's just your time in building out the content, a website you can build for pennies these days. And so that's a great way to do it. So you build a website, you build an audience, and then there's tons of websites. Empire Flippers is one where you can go out there and sell the website to somebody else. Now, you can get as much as 37 times the income. Right? 37 times the income produced from that site. Now, the income will be produced from ads and stuff like that. A lot of people do this. A lot of people make millions and 6 figures and 7 figures very easily by flipping websites. That's another model here. Next, home-based catering. And I actually work with a couple of people that do this. One of them's in my own house. My partner, Katie, we just had a baby called Amelie. And Katie basically wants a home-based business that she can just keep herself occupied, right? She's not looking to make millions from it, but she wants something that she's got that she can get her teeth into, that gives her some sort of just makes her feel proud of what she's doing each day. So obviously she's a great mum, but also she just has one day a week where she has a brownie business. And my daughter Georgia, she has someone that she works with, and they sell curry locally, right? So they make curry and they ship it out on Deliveroo and stuff like that. So that can be another great business for you guys as well. So that's home-based catering, right? Go and check that out. Next one is become a virtual assistant, right? Lots of people need support, and you can be a virtual assistant to someone, and this gives you flexibility. Maybe you reply to their emails, maybe you run their social media, maybe you deal with their Facebook group. There's tons of things that people need, and you can get lots of gigs on Fiverr and Upwork, and you can be given the flexibility to work when you want, with who you want, at the price you want as well. So being a virtual assistant is another great way, a low-cost business that you can start very, very, very quickly. Next, a coach, right? A coach, we work with thousands of people now that have been coaches. I work with people that are property investors that now teach other people. I know lots of health and wellness people as well. And you can be a coach in pretty much anything. There's a story with a guy called Frank Abagnale, right? You might know the film Catch Me If You Can with Tom Hanks. And Frank Abagnale is a true story. Catch Me If You Can is a true story. Great film if you haven't seen it. And Frank was a fraudster, basically. He made checks and he pretended to be a pilot. And one of the things that isn't in the film but is in the book that he did was he went to a university and he taught at a university when he had no degree, he had no idea how to teach, and he didn't even know the topic. And when they arrested him, they said, "How did you teach the students? And not only teach the students, they all got good grades as well." And he said, all you need to be is one chapter ahead, right? One chapter ahead. So he was just reading what was coming up in the curriculum, one chapter ahead, and then teaching that to the people. Now, you are one chapter ahead in your life in certain things. Maybe that's losing weight. Maybe that's gaining muscle. Maybe that's buying property, right? There's lots of stuff that you could educate people in. Now, I've coached nearly all the property educators in the UK, and some of those guys now are doing deals where they build 200 flats all in one go. Now, that's a big project, and they're not doing the smaller projects anymore. And so they're kind of out of touch with the small projects. And now the people that want to learn the smaller projects, they could do better learning from someone that's just done a one buy to let, like in the last month. And so that could be something that you coach people on. Or you could coach people on marketing. You could coach people on business systems. You can learn anything and then become a coach on that stuff. Coaching works very, very well and is a very lucrative industry to be in. Another thing is making content for people, right? So in my system, in my book, Expert Mastery, I talk about the first thing you need to do is make content like this content here that positions you as an expert. Now, that content could be a video, it could be a blog. You could make content for other people because not everyone likes to do it. Not everyone likes to write. Not everyone likes to be on video, right? And so if you could be the content producer Thousands of entrepreneurs will want that as a service. In fact, they do. You could sell that on Upwork and on Fiverr and make a very, very good income. It costs you nothing to do. You just got to go out there and get the customers. And the last one, I've had a ton of people that have made a very good income. In fact, a couple have become millionaires doing this, and that's launching a social media agency. Now, I'm sure you know how to post on Instagram and all these other things, and business owners know that too, but they don't have the time. So if you could, for a few £100 a month, post on their Instagram, post on their Facebook, do all their Google stuff for them, then you could learn that stuff quite easily, but you could actually implement that stuff for those business owners, saving them time. And if you get maybe 10 people that pay you £500 a month, that's 60 grand a year, and maybe more than you're earning right now. And that's a great business that gives you flexibility. One of the guys that I work with that did this, he actually did this while backpacking around Brazil, right? So he got his clients in the UK. He went and traveled around Brazil and was earning more than 10 grand a month while traveling, which is crazy, right? And lots of people do stuff like that, right? So those are what I want you to think about here right now. Those are some low-cost business ideas. Now, if you found this useful while you're here, do make sure that you do smash the like button and help me with the YouTube algorithm. And before you go, I've got something very special that's going to help you get these businesses launched for yourself. Now, I want to invite you to join my Business Growth Club. So in the link below is there is a link in the description below, is a link where you can join the Business Growth Club for just £1. It's a no-brainer deal, absolutely bonkers. And for 30 days, I will give you full access to all my master plans and checklists where you can get this internet marketing stuff figured out. You can learn how to promote a business, get and keep customers, and take your income to the next level. Now, also, we have live sessions every single week. And on those live sessions, we bring in other experts. Like we just had Tony Robbins, copywriter. We've got a CRM expert coming in the next few days. And we've got tons of other people. If you missed any of those, you're going to get the recordings. Plus, you get the new stuff going forward. And you get to join my Facebook community where you will get hundreds of entrepreneurs holding you accountable, giving you shortcuts, and taking your business to the next level. So while you're here, make sure you click in the description and go and grab that £1 trial on the Business Growth Club today. I've been James Nicholson. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys very, very soon. Any questions, do comment below. Bye, guys. See you soon.